Hey, this is Kelby. In this video, I'll show you how to manage your withdrawal strategies in Rock My Retirement. Let's jump right in. Rock My Retirement allows you to set a strategy for deciding what amount of money you withdraw from each account to pay your bills during retirement. There are many possible strategies for this, and many people will find that tinkering with these strategies can make an enormous difference in how well your retirement performs. Let's start by reviewing how Rock My Retirement handles your expenses generally. In each year of each scenario, Rock My Retirement will first calculate how much income you have without making any additional withdrawals. So it adds up your Social Security payments, rents from rental properties, proceeds from home sales, earned income from work, and so on. Then, Rock My Retirement adds up your expenses for the year. If your income exceeds your expenses, Rock My Retirement will reinvest the extra based on the settings that you have put in the reinvestment module. See the separate video on reinvestment for more on that. If your expenses exceed your income, then Rock My Retirement will withdraw funds from your bank accounts and stock accounts to pay those expenses. Of course, the important question is, how does it decide what amounts you will withdraw from what accounts? Well, Rock My Retirement allows you to choose one of two methods for deciding that, the Pro Rata method and the Waterfall method. Rock My Retirement also allows you to break your retirement into 3 phases and choose a separate method for each phase. If you've already watched the video on reinvestment strategies, then this will sound familiar because it also allows you to choose from a Pro Rata method and a Waterfall method there. But while the withdrawal strategies are similar to the reinvestment strategies, they are a little different. So let's walk through how the withdrawal strategies work. I'm going to divide my retirement into 3 phases of 10 years each. I'm going to select the Pro Rata method for phases 1 and 3, and I'll use the Waterfall method for phase 2. The Pro Rata method here works just like it did for the Pro Rata method in the reinvestment strategies. For each phase, just tell Rock My Retirement what percentage of the needed money you're going to get from each account. It will follow those instructions until an account drops to 0, or for bank accounts, the minimum balance that you specified for that account in the bank accounts menu. Then, Rock My Retirement looks to the remaining accounts pro rata. If all accounts hit their minimum, Rock My Retirement will take money from any account that has money left in it. One difference here, though, is that your IRA and 401ks do not let you make withdrawals before age 59 and a half without a penalty. So Rock My Retirement will not pull from your IRAs or 401ks before that age unless you have no other funds remaining. Now, for the Waterfall method, you can set the order in which Rock My Retirement will look to each account and withdraw money necessary to pay your bills until the account hits its minimum balance or 0, and then it will move on to the next account in order. But if you don't want to draw an account all the way to its minimum, you can click the Max button and change the max percent for each account during each phase. This percentage represents the percentage of the current account balance that can be withdrawn in a year before Rock My Retirement moves on to the next account. So, let's suppose that I need to withdraw $50,000 in a single year, and the first account on my list is my checking account. At the beginning of the year, my checking account has a $20,000 balance. I set the maximum for that account to 50%. So Rock My Retirement will withdraw 50% of the balance, or $10,000, from my checking account, and will then move on to the next account in my Waterfall order to get the remaining $40,000. If you have a number of retirement accounts, you may find that tinkering with the withdrawal strategies can make a huge difference in your retirement's performance. If different accounts have different asset allocations, then it will make a big difference whether you pay your bills first from accounts earning the highest or lowest returns. Also, if different accounts have different tax treatments, then it will make a big difference if you manage your withdrawals in a way that minimizes taxes. Because there are so many different ways to approach all of this, it can be very difficult to experiment manually and find an optimal combination of strategies. So whilst you should experiment manually, you may also want to check out Rock My Retirement's AI optimization tool. because it may identify some interesting combinations that you would not otherwise think of. Well, that wraps up this video on withdrawal strategies, and I hope that they help you rock your retirement.